This is being recorded,
Holy shit.
so you better pay attention.
There we go. Whew, that was fucking louder than a cock.
Fucking camper.
All louder than a cock, he
You
says.
know how loud cocks can be.
Oh,
You ever get one of those loud cocks? I was doing pink lights for here, and then it fucking started falling down. So I was trying to make it Barbie-rific in here.
I know.
How come you're not wearing? I got a Barbie T-shirt on. I got a Barbie jacket behind me. Where's your Barbie merch?
Don't have any.
I thought you were a Barbie girl.
Just don't. No, not a Barbie girl. I'm not in a Barbie world either.
It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. Do you have the I'm more Kenneth? I feel like I saw that.
That kind of that's the jacket behind me right here.
Yeah.
Hold on, how can I move my head? There we go. It's upside
Okay,
down.
I am Kenneth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear it, but I wasn't
Yeah.
that cold right now.
Yeah, it's not cold.
Not
cold outside.
I didn't get any actual sound drops from the movie, unfortunately. I just have two of Jackson from his. You've seen the Jackson Barbie video, right? The one that Nick made when he was like really little, and he watched like dudes strip a Barbie girl on YouTube, and then he stripped in front of us, so we recorded him. So he walked around being like,
I can't say I've ever seen that.
"This is Jackson." So I thought I gotta get those on the soundboard.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's what I'll text it to you after this. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, it's just him running around singing about. He goes, I should have put it on here. At one point, he goes, then they get all naked.
Yeah.
And then what's funny too is he's making it up. The guys do get. It's weird. I don't know why he watched it, but they get in his underwear and they're dancing to Barbie Girl. But they don't get naked. But for the longest time, we're like, what the fuck was he watching? Where dudes were naked, fucking being Barbie girls.
I mean, you should send it to him too and be like, "Do you remember this, buddy?"
Oh, I think he would be so fucking annoyed that I had this on the soundboard right now.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
I bet he's pretty embarrassed about that video.
I'm sure he is.
I used to love at the end of all of Nick's videos that he would do, like his Call of Duty montages or whatever. He would have Jackson at the end going, just every time, I'm fantastic.
That is classic. It almost says, "I am Jackson."
Oh, I can see that.
I mean, yeah.
So speaking of Barbie Girl, are you? Do you think now you've watched it? Are you mad with the rest of the world that Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig didn't get nominated for an Oscar?
Oh, just livid.
I figured you'd be pretty livid about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to boycott all movies.
All movies. Wow.
Here's my thing.
You became a movie guy, though. You're gonna watch movies with your sound speaker.
Here it is. Stop the pod. That's the new hashtag. Stop the pod. No more movies until
I think I gotta watch
get
movies.
Created equally.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Okay.
No, but that is kind of wild because it got 8 nominations, and like I feel like even if they're not gonna win, a little nom is at least nice.
I mean, I guess I don't know how these things work. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you think do you think at least she would have been nominated for Best Director, and do you think Margot Robbie deserved to be nominated for this movie from what you saw?
I don't know who else was up. What other movies?
Well, it'd be like Oppenheimer with
Never
Christopher
saw
Nolan,
it.
which that's probably gonna win every award because it's a Christopher Nolan movie. So
I'm coming. I'll watch it on Peacock next month when it comes there.
Oh, is that coming to Peacock? Nice. I saw
exclusively
that it was pretty
February
good.
Something. Yeah, February something. It's coming to Peacock.
It was a pretty good movie. I liked it. Do you normally like
We'll
Christopher Nolan movies?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you might like this. I don't. Do you like?
What else did he do?
He did the Dark Knight movies. He did Memento. Oh, actually, we did a podcast on Memento.
We did.
Nima about his shit.
I liked the Dark Knight movies.
Inception.
No, never.
Tenet. You saw Tenet, right?
Yeah, we did a podcast on
yeah,
Tenet. It was okay. It's just they're highly confusing and
that's true. I guess
the jumping around, it drives me freaking nuts. It really does.
I get that, but that's all. That's what I love about his shit, though.
Yeah,
and his brother too, because his brother does Westworld. I fucking love that.
Doesn't look like anything.
Yeah. Who's his brother? Jonathan.
Jonathan Nolan. It's always weird to me too that like Christopher Nolan.
Have they ever done a movie together?
I believe Jonathan Nolan wrote Memento and his Batman movies, but I don't know about the others. I know he writes some of his movies.
But what other movies or what other like actresses got nominated for Best Female Actress?
Here,
do you know?
I'll pull up the list right
now.
Let's see.
I'm just asking. I have no clue. I probably haven't seen any of them other than Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is he saying
like
they're
it
like
says right
they're
here
sexist?
It's Emma Stone, Lily Gladstone, Annette Bening, Carey Mulligan, and Sandra Huller were all nominated. Which some of them, I seen their picture. I seen no.
I know Emma
them,
Stone,
but
I know Emma Stone.
Carey Mulligan too. But yeah, some of
them. Do you know?
I feel
Emma
like
Stone's
but honestly, I feel like Barbie was better than any of those other movies on that list.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and I mean, I highly doubt this is a reason, but I know a lot of people did not like the movie because it was quote unquote woke, and they had a trans.
That's like fucking every project now. Any project that has like more than just a white person in it, or maybe it's a little gay. Oh, this is woke and we can't watch it. It's like, okay, so, whatever, buddy.
But I highly doubt that's the case because it's usually the other side of the political aisle that is accusing the wokeness and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's here's the thing. I don't watch the fucking Academy Awards, the Golden Globes.
Yeah, see, I'm not even gonna watch it because I don't really care either.
It doesn't bother me.
I feel like the awards don't even really matter that much. Like it should just be like you want to just make a movie. You shouldn't be you should be making movies to win awards. You should be making movies because you like making movies. And if you happen to win an award, that's cool for what you did. But like, who kind of gives a shit to get a little trophy?
I mean, I feel like, but that's like the goal. That's the whole goal of sports. You play sports to win a fucking trophy.
Yeah, but what? I guess. But like, who cares? Then you're just gonna put it up, and then you're like, cool, on to the next trophy, I guess. And then you never care about that trophy again. After you put it on your shelf.
Miley Cyrus, it's the climb. You know.
This is the closest I got.
There you go.
Maybe a little.
There you go. There it is. Jitterbug.
But should we talk about a little bit?
Sure.
What did you think of Barbie? This is your first time viewing it.
Yeah.
Watched it on Max. I'm assuming. I don't think you bought it.
I did not buy it. Watched it on Max. It was okay. It was clever. I like
clever
the concept of it. The that they're in the Barbie world, they're being played with. So like, when she gets up to make breakfast, she's just fake pouring juice and all.
I wondered if you'd like that shit of her doing that and the fake water running on her in the shower and all that.
I can say it's clever. Will I watch it again? No.
You'll never see it again? This is my second time watching it.
No. I don't know. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible.
What did you think of Ryan Gosling?
Kind of indifferent. He's looking old. I feel like he's looking a little old. So.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's hilarious. I loved him in the movie, but I do kind of get that. He isn't quite the young, but I mean, he still looks better than anybody else. He's
43 and he played Ken. I mean, I feel like I don't know who, but I don't know if he was the one they wanted or
technically everybody else, every other guy in the movie was Ken except for Michael Cera.
And everyone else other than he was probably my favorite character.
I love Michael Cera in this.
Is he supposed to be gay, Alan? Is that the
no? I
thing?
think he's just. It was an actual doll that was just. It was you can have another guy. It fit all of Ken's clothes, and it was just like a random doll. And I think they just stopped making it. So then he's just Ken's friend.
Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, and it's just weird how they were all Barbie, they were all Ken. But yeah, I don't know.
It makes it really easy to remember their names for the podcast. You're like Barbie was saying this to Ken and talk about anybody.
Yeah. I like Ryan Gosling. I don't know what. There were just certain scenes where I'm like, oof, you're looking a little old there.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know.
Do you have any interest? Have you seen the trailers for that new that's a stuntman movie he's doing? Where he plays a stuntman and it kind of looks like a little romantic comedy, a little bit in a way, but like it's about him falling in love with the director of the movie as they actually like do the stunts for the movie and shit.
Off the top of my head, I don't think I've seen it. I might have seen it, but I don't think so.
Oh yeah, it comes out pretty soon. I've seen the trailers look really good. I want to see it.
Seems interesting.
There's a couple movies like that with him, and like supposedly too, because of like Barbie and stuff like this, he's talking to Marvel. So like maybe he'll play a Marvel guy too as well. That'd be interesting.
Who else is left? I mean, what could he pick from?
I don't even know. I
Bean Boy.
Bean Boy. I like that. He could play Bean Boy. Does he shoot beans out of his fingers at people?
He's the Jolly Green Giant's son.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Bean Boy.
What's Bean Boy's villain? What would be the villain of Beans?
Flood. Water.
Oh, water. Does that? I guess maybe that'd make him go bad and he'd spoil.
Yeah. So
you can't Marvel, come talk to us. We got your next movie right.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's a children.
Quantumania, wasn't it? Bean Boy.
It's children-friendly Bean Boy.
Yeah. It's like, you get Spy Kids for kids. You get to do Bean Boy for kids.
Yeah. He is a pretty lucky man. He's married to Eva Mendes. So
I always forget that they're married. That's just so weird that they're married to me.
Yeah. He's he gave her a huge shout out. I mean, which is cool. Did you see that?
Oh no.
Like, because like he was like, when I think something, he was like, oh, he's like, he's like, I couldn't have been nominated if it wasn't for my wife who's at home taking care of our
I did see this
children and like, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt it was a little unnecessary, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like
if you were in his position, would you be like, I want to thank Abby. I couldn't get here without her, or do you think I could probably do this Ken role without Abby?
I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't say anything there. I'd just tell her to her face.
I guess
everyone knows you just
married. I guess you accept the award and then you go home and you thank her yourself. You don't got to do it in front of everybody. I guess I can see that.
So I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's pissed that he's acting and she's not, and she wants to be acting, but her roles aren't as big as his roles. What was the last thing you saw her in? Something I don't know. Training Day. I don't fucking know.
I think she's in. Did you ever see? What's it called?
I don't know, but I'm gonna look up her shit here.
It's an Ice Cube movie with him and
Christ.
Fuck it, I can't think of anything with this. Let's see, what's Ice Cube's IMDb?
Oh, she was in The Other Guys too.
Oh yeah, she is in that. She's also. Do you remember? Yeah, she's in the second Fast and Furious too, which is so.
That's the place, the place beyond the pines with Bradley Cooper and
All About the Benjamins is what I'm thinking of with Ice Cube.
Oh, Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper and Ray Liotta, The Place Beyond the Pines. Bradley Cooper. Remember? I feel like we did a pod on that.
That sounds familiar. We might have.
He like rode around on his little dirt bike or whatever.
Oh, I do. Yeah, that sounds really familiar.
But
if we didn't, then we all just watched it or something and talked, because that sounds really familiar.
She was in Clear History.
Have you seen All About the Benjamins with Ice Cube and her?
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's a real good movie.
What year was that?
Oh, I got it right here.
That was early 2000s.
Yeah, it's 2002. Oh, yeah. Have you seen Ghosts of Mars with Ice Cube?
I graduated high school in 2002.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Dang, Ice Cube had a lot of fucking movies in 2001 and 2002.
Yeah, she was in Out of Time. Yeah. Like 2012, 2013 is her last projects. Wow. For at least according to IMDb.
Do you think that's around the time they got together and she just became
I don't know. I don't know.
That's interesting.
But I mean, apparently, I don't know. If I was like famous and my wife was famous, if she wanted to stay home and like if we wanted to have kids, I'd be like, cool, sure, fuck it. If we could afford it, I told her.
Oh yeah,
she doesn't want to, but it's like if we could afford it, I would like. And if we had a child, sure, I would love for you to stay home and raise the child.
That's like the ideal way to go.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I mean, who knows? Don't make a TikTok out of this and plaster it everywhere. But I feel like a lot of women nowadays don't want that because like I feel like they think it's sexist. Which it very well might be. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. It's just the information I've gathered.
So would you be willing to do the other way, where like if Abby would work and you stay home and watch? Yeah. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm playing Warzone, changing diapers. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I would totally be fine with that. I'd play Mr.
That's
Mom.
the thing too is I'd totally be a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
I'd be so fine with that. Well, because also too, you could just do shit like this too if you wanted.
Clean the house. Keep the house clean, cook some dinner, go grocery shopping.
How
take
long
care
though
of the
until
baby.
you think like you're like, okay, fuck, I'm getting a little bored, or do you think you'd be fine?
I don't know. I don't. I mean, you have a child; they're gonna keep you entertained. They're gonna keep you busy.
True. I guess
they're gonna keep
at
you
least
on
a
your
couple
toes.
years, actually. Yeah.
Unless you just get a shitty kid.
True.
I mean,
you just get a little fucker, and then you're screwed.
Have
then it's walking around.
I need to go back to work, honey. You need to come work from home.
The second the kid becomes an asshole, you're like, you know what? I think it's time we switch roles. I'll go to work now. You stay home.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where we're at.
What did you think of Will Ferrell as the villain? I guess in this, working at Mattel, trying to get Barbie back, and they don't even care about Ken.
I thought it was interesting. I didn't expect to see him because I didn't even know he was in it. So,
have you seen the Lego Movie?
No, God no.
Yeah, I don't even know why I asked that.
You couldn't pay me to watch that fucking thing.
Because at one point in that, it gets live action, and Will Ferrell's like the bad guy, and it's like he turns out to be like, it's like a kid playing with Legos, and he's the dad, and all this shit.
Yeah, but by the end, he
kind of reminded me of that.
Good.
Yeah,
right.
It just reminded me of that. It's like very similar-ish movies with that.
Yeah.
In this.
Okay.
Which I mean, at the end, if you listen to the last podcast, at the end of it, you agreed to watch an animated movie.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, Hess, do you want to watch an animated movie?" And you were like,
"Now that is something I like to see."
And I was like, "Wow, I can't believe you agreed to that."
No, I think the last thing I heard you say last time was, "We have less than a minute," and that was it.
Yeah, then because it does. I don't know why you think it would count down. It just goes, "Hey, less than a minute," and then once I see it, I'm like, "Well." That could have been there for a minute. That could have been there for 10 seconds. I have no idea.
We're under 60 seconds. Might be 5, might be 55, but we're under 60.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So was there anything that you didn't like about, like that you just hated about the Barbie movie that really just annoyed you?
I mean, I don't know. The whole music thing, the dancing.
You don't like, you didn't like Ryan Gosling's like the song for it? I'm just Ken and all that.
That's very cheesy. Very cheesy. Like I said, I don't really know what to expect. Not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously never played with Barbies.
Wait, what do you mean? Obviously.
I mean, I'm a dude. Hello.
You could be playing with Barbies and you got a little car.
I know. For sure. I mean, people. I'm sure there's grown men now that play with Barbies. So. And
maybe we should start playing Barbies for the podcast. We'll find something. It'll be.
I'm
fun.
surprised. I thought you'd have like a whole Barbie set up in the background.
Taylor was like, "Oh, I wish I had a ton of Barbies that you could just put everywhere." And I was like, "Oh, that'd be fucking kind of funny."
That would be
Barbies
funny
throughout the room, and then don't even acknowledge it. I got Barbies everywhere.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Were any of your kids into Barbies or anything like that?
I mean, Lily for a little bit, but she was pretty tomboyish. She played sports and everything, so.
Taylor and Macy I don't think they were ever into Barbies. Like they were more into like baby dolls and shit like that.
Yeah.
Than Barbies. Like did they ever have one of them that like pissed themselves? Taylor used to have one that would piss herself, and like you'd feed a food and it would kind of shit too. It was kind of gross.
That's weird.
You would give a baby food basically, and they would shit it out into a diaper.
You disable that function. You take the batteries out. I mean, immediately.
I think it was called a baby alive, and she would do that. And then
that's insane.
This is a little crazy right here, but when she got a new one, because we were curious about what the thing was like, and it was like the baby was all rubber. She let me cut the baby's face off, and then we got to see like what it was like underneath and all that. But it was because she got a brand new one that we got to cut its face off.
I see. Yeah. I see. What is on the dog? It looks like he has like a pink thing on his face.
It's a pink collar that she has.
Oh, okay.
The little thing, like right there.
Yeah.
But they each have collars with like specific colors for them and their names on them, and then it has like our phone number on it too.
Okay. It just to me, it looks like he's doing this, and it's like just propped up on his face.
Oh, yeah, we just throw shit on them just to see if they can.
Where's the head at?
The head is right there.
Is that the eyeball?
She's laying down this way, so no, her nose is like off camera a little there, and her head's up there.
Because see that little black splotch?
That does look like that.
It looks like an eyeball.
That right there.
That's why I'm like, what is going on with the dog?
Actually, yeah, that's a really awkward, and it does perfectly look like that would be where her head is too.
Yeah, and
there's her head.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I
Okay.
just wanted to show Hess your head.
She's like, Jesus, dude, I was fucking sleeping, bro.
I was having a good fucking dream.
Want to shut
like,
up?
eat a dick, dude. Leave me alone.
Did you have a favorite part of Barbie?
I mean, I don't know. It was cool when the guys took over. I thought
You
the
like
patriarchy.
that? They really liked
yeah.
horses and shit.
That was probably my favorite part when they went to the real world or whatever, and like he was like, "Oh my!"
He's just
like
amazed by everything.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like this isn't how it is in Barbie Land or whatever. Like the women rule everything. I was like, that's pretty funny. It was funny to me that whole part.
No,
so,
yeah,
but
he almost to me in this movie like seemed like he could have been a serial killer. Ryan Gosling in this.
Yeah, I can
like he
see
was
that.
a little insane. Like if they would have left him in the real world, you could have done like a movie where Ken is like killing people.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a spinoff.
Oh,
maybe like A24 will pick it up.
Oh shit, it'll be like Winnie the Pooh, Blood
Ken.
Money, but Ken. And
Ken.
and then it's like, have you had enough of him like killing you?
Yeah, Ken. You can't get enough.
So, are you excited to watch Asteroid City next?
I don't know what that is, Jerome.
The so we'll get you to maybe you'll see a Wes Anderson movie, so then you can know the difference between Wes Anderson and Wes Craven.
Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
I'll be really interested to
guess.
see what you think of Wes Anderson's style. It's pretty goofy and weird and not normal.
Did he do the Apu Hotel or whatever? What's it called?
He did the fuck you called it the Pooh Hotel.
Grand Budapest
yes,
Hotel.
there you go. Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's his movie.
Yeah.
He's done that. I mean, let me read you off his movies. Maybe you've seen a couple. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, then how do you know about that one?
I think Abby watched it. I remember seeing the commercials for it or like the trailer for it.
He's got a couple too. He's done some Ronald Dahl shorts for Netflix. I haven't seen them yet, but I want to watch them. But he's done like 4 of them that are like little books from Ronald Dahl that they turned into shorts.
Yeah. How about Netflix? Huh? Picking up WWE.
Oh, I
starting
saw
next
that.
year.
That's pretty interesting.
Pretty crazy.
I wonder if that'll do well for them. He did The French Dispatch. That's pretty recent though, so I doubt you've seen that.
Nope. Never heard of it.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Heard of it.
Moonrise Kingdom.
Never heard
Fantastic
of it.
Mr. Fox.
Feel like I heard of it.
Darjeeling Limited.
Nope.
The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Some weird titles, I gotta say. The Royal Tenenbaums, Rushmore, Bottle Rocket, and that's about it. Other than like some shorts and stuff.
This guy looks like a fox. He does.
You think Wes Anderson looks like a fox?
In that picture on his IMDb.
Wait, do you mean like a fox as in like a sexy motherfucker, or as in
no,
like
as in what does a fox say?
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
No, but yeah,
I've never seen any of these.
I've never seen a movie of his that I hated. So, but I haven't seen this next one, so we'll be interesting to see that. I've seen some hate for it online.
I'm not gonna read about. I don't know what it's about. I'm not gonna read about it. I'm just gonna go in. Do you know if it's streaming on anything?
Yeah, it's on Prime. It's on Prime for free.
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Ads?
No ads, nothing. It's just a Prime movie.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's such a bummer when there's ads.
I know. I fucking hate that. And then
it's like, dude,
it makes
I'm
the movie
paying
so
for this.
much longer. Yeah, and you're already paying for the service anyways.
It's like, why am I paying? Why am I not watching this for free? I'm paying you $20 a month or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You should be licking my butthole for $20 a month.
Did you see Netflix is rising their prices again, and they're taking away the free no ad, like the complete free version.
I know
of that, like where you didn't have ads. It's like no, not even that. You just got to pay more. It's pretty ballsy. They eventually with all these services raising, and people are gonna just cancel. Like there will be a limit when they're like, oh
no, absolutely.
Like it's like $26 for it used to be $10. It's just gonna keep getting up. Like this is gonna get insane.
It's funny because the only reason we still have cable is because live sports. I want to watch live sports. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I have cable.
We were just talking about this. We just have it for the challenge, and then we're like, when this one ends, we're probably just gonna cancel it and get like YouTube TV or something next time we want to watch it. Because we watch like 2 shows on cable, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm not. And then I feel like, and that's the other thing too. I know this is kind of a little off subject, but like, I feel like the more deeper we get into this and the further we go, like I know like Max doesn't care about password sharing and stuff. But I feel like they're all gonna get to the point where
eventually, probably, yeah.
Because it's like, dude, we're like, because like if you got a group of friends, you can be like, hey man, I'll pay for this, you pay for that, you pay for that, and then we'll all just fucking share passwords.
Yeah.
And then it's like cuts everybody's costs down, which is great for us, the consumer.
Yeah, but then they're like, fuck, we're out a lot of money here.
Dude, we're missing out on $100 from fucking these 5 people or whatever.
Fuck you, give us our $100.
Yeah, so it just sucks. Because I mean, like, I share stuff with you guys share stuff with us, so
yeah.
I mean, it's like, fuck. Like Peacock, I share Peacock with I think like 5 fucking people. Like 5 people.
I watched all
Peacock.
of Ted, because I use Peacock. Have you tried the Ted show? Do you watch the Ted movies at all?
I have seen the movies. I have not. I thought about giving it an opportunity.
The show's really fucking funny. I really liked it. It's only 7
episodes. Are they releasing it?
Too.
Okay, so they released it all.
Yeah,
then?
it's all out there. 7 episodes. And it's fucking great. I loved every episode.
It's Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, and it's like a '90s prequel to Ted. So it's like him and the teenage kid hanging out. It's really funny.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might check that out.
Yeah, no, that's the great thing about sharing passwords. You can just like I would have probably never watched that show because we would have probably never gotten Peacock if it wasn't for you having it.
The only reason I have Peacock is because Abby in the office, and there's like one other show on there that she watches religiously.
Yeah, that's how Yellowstone. I caught
Parks and Rec
on that too.
Yeah.
Which fucking no update on that. So I saw the article too a while back about him suing what's his face on the show. It just seems like that show's never gonna come back. Like we're never gonna get a 5th season finale of that.
We'll see. I feel like they have to do something.
Yeah, it's just been so.
They
long
can't.
Too.
They has there ever been a show that literally just ended and you like there's no ending that you know of?
I bet some that
you know of that are just like they didn't think the show was gonna end, but then it didn't end up getting renewed. And it was just like, oh, well, sorry, like, we didn't get picked back up, but...
I mean, nothing I can think of. And especially a show that big. Like, it'd be like Game of Thrones just being like, oh, yeah, we filmed half of the last season.
And they probably should have done that, though.
That's a good point. Maybe they should have done that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Yellowstone realized that. They're like, no, we're just not going to put out the last 5 episodes.
Well, I feel like I don't know what else Taylor Sheridan has going. I feel like he has a lot, but no new Tulsa King season. That's been out for
it seems
a couple
like all
of years.
Of his shit's like on hold.
So I don't know what's going on with him or in his shows, but I want more Tulsa King, and fucking Stallone's not getting younger.
I want to watch that, but now I'm like, fuck, I should just wait until they're gonna renew it.
I still have yet to watch the final episode,
which I find that fucking hilarious. Maybe eventually when they renew it, I'll watch it all. You'll watch the last episode, and then we could do a little recap on the podcast.
It's funny because I was talking to Abby the other day, and we watched something on Netflix, and the Virgin River was like there, and I go, "Oh, did you finish it?" And she's like, "No, I still have one more episode." And I go, "Why aren't you watching it?" And she's like, "I'm gonna wait until the next season gets announced." I'm like, "It's fucking just like me. I do the same thing." I'm like,
"You guys are perfect for each other."
Yeah, I was like, "I do the same thing."
That's hilarious.
I go, "Yeah." I go, Nick and Jerome thinks it's fucking weird, but I do.
Do you have any idea what movie you'd like to do after we watch Asteroid City? Anything you've been wanting to watch? Anything Abby's been nagging you for?
I don't know. I would have to look. I don't know. Oh, you know what? There is a movie I want to see. It's on my phone. It's with I think it's like considered a rom-com. It's with Jennifer Lawrence or something.
Oh, is it that newer one?
Yeah, I think it came out last year. I just like her. I think she's hot.
I saw that. I can't remember what it's called, but
Nothing Too Hard or something like that. Or...
Nothing Too Hard.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up here real quick. I did want to see that.
No Hard Feelings? It's No Hard Feelings, right?
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't too bad. She gets naked in that and fights people on the beach. So if you want to see Jennifer Lawrence naked fighting people, that's the movie for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's never anything wrong with that. So.
This reminds me. Have you seen any of the White Lotus updates with all the cast?
You sent me the one.
Yeah, Walton Goggins.
Walter Goggins.
There's so many people added to this season. I can't wait to watch. Are you really not going to watch the 3rd season?
I don't know. I feel like I'm probably end up having to watch it because I'll feel guilty if I don't.
Are you gonna watch like at least the first ep to give it a whirl, and then you'll hear the?
Here's the problem,
and you'll stop.
It's gonna be just like the other ones.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. Like literally, nothing is gonna happen the entire fucking series, and then like everything will happen in the last 12 minutes of the fucking show.
That's a lot of
it's
TV
just
shows,
like
though. A lot of TV shows do that.
Yeah,
it's like let's
and
just drag it out to the very finale.
Yeah, but I feel like this is more like Dexter. It's just like literally the same thing over and over and over, and then it's just like at least the first season was halfway entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like because like I feel like some of the characters.
Like season 1 more than season 2?
I can't. Which had the gay guy, the gay hotel guy? Was that season 2?
That's season 1.
Okay, I feel like at least like
and he has shit in the dude's.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that dude was a trip. Like his side character was funny.
Every episode, you had something great with that guy in season 1. Season 2 was just a lot more about the relationship drama.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be just like Dexter. Someone's gonna get murdered, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, who was it?" And then there's gonna be 6 to 8 people that it could be. It's like you're playing a big game of Clue, but you're watching a TV show.
Yeah, but isn't that fun? And then you get
No, because they go the fucking stupid music. Yes,
maybe they'll have new music in this season, and it'll excite you.
Well,
you'll be like, "Oh, this is my fucking jam." Actually,
maybe it'll be like Weeds, and they'll have like a different intro, same music, different
I like
style.
That. They sing little boxes, new.
Yeah.
That would actually excite me. Every episode of Weeds, even though the episode would probably be shitty, getting to hear how they would sing little boxes in the beginning was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe the White Lotus does need that.
Still never finished that series.
Oh, you never finished Weeds?
No, I never finished Weeds. I was told not to.
Honestly, that's probably a better way to go. It's fucking horrible.
Nick was like, "You don't need to." He's like, "It's not worth your time."
It was really.
So I was like, "All right, cool."
It'd be like an hour and a half because we would all watch in their bedroom, Nick and Angela's bedroom. We would all watch Dexter and Weeds together, and around that time towards the end, it's like, "Oh fuck, Dexter is bad. Why are we even watching this?" And then Weeds turns on, and Weeds is over, and then we'd be like, "Why are we watching either of these shows?"
The first 4 or 5 seasons of Weeds was great.
Yeah. No,
great.
It was good, and then they go to Mexico, and you're like, okay, this is a little weird, but whatever. And then they stayed there way too long, and then it was just stale.
I was thinking about. I never finished Sons of Anarchy. I was thinking about starting that.
I've never started that, but I've been curious about that.
Maybe we do a pod on it.
How long? How many seasons is Sons of Anarchy? You know?
I think it's like 7.
Oh wow. Does that one have like a bunch of spin-offs and shit too?
Not that I'm aware of. Sons of Anarchy. So there's 92 episodes. 7
I thought
seasons.
You were gonna say 92 seasons. Holy shit!
No. Yeah,
92
seasons. Each season is 15 minutes long.
Oh, okay.
No,
that's not that bad.
92 episodes, 7 seasons. So. But I think I watched the first 2 or 3, and then I think it got interrupted because I got divorced, and I went through my divorce, and I just never went back to it.
Was that something you guys watched together, or was it just
no?
You just didn't feel like watching it?
Yeah, it was. I watched it on my own. Yeah, and I just never went back to it. So I was thinking about that the other day because I was like, dude, I go, what is something like I could start that I haven't seen or that I haven't finished? I was like, that I can kind of like, I don't have to pay too much attention, but like, because I can't, I think they're hour-long episodes, so I feel like they're pretty long.
But
it was on FX.
So, if it's FX, it probably is an hour.
Yeah. So
have you watched any of? You said you probably weren't going to start it. Have you watched any True Detective at all of the new season?
I have not. The funny thing is they talked about it on Sports Talk Radio this afternoon driving home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were talking about it, but they didn't really go into too much because one of the hosts was supposed to watch it. They were supposed to watch it. They agreed to watch it last night, the first 2 episodes, and one of them fell asleep. So he's like, I didn't get to watch it. So
that sounds familiar.
Yeah. And the one who didn't watch it is like the movie guy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So he was just like, he's like, I wasn't out cold by 8:30. He's like, I didn't. He's like, I'm sorry. Shoot me. He's like, kill me, whatever. Like, So yeah, funny. I thought it was pretty funny. But no, I have not. Is it good? What do you mean?
I've only seen the first episode, but so far it's been pretty good. I heard Dick Dog actually watched the second episode.
She said she
really liked it.
I talked to her on her birthday, and she said she started ER.
Oh.
Or not ER. What's the other one? Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That's what she told me. Whether or not she was being truthful.
She's just like,
dude, I was trying to write on her wall.
Sons of Anarchy now.
I was trying to write on her wall on Facebook. I could not figure it out, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna message her," because I was trying for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. She has like, because like other people did, like Willow tagged her and stuff. So I'm like,
she blocked you. She's
how
like,
the fuck do I get to write on her wall? I was like, well, I'll just message her. So
that's really funny. We went to her house for her birthday, and we all ate salad and go, and we watched The Birds with her. And
The Birds.
Have you seen The Birds at all?
Years ago. That's the Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah. None of us have seen it except for Mima, and she said she had like a favorite scene in the movie too. And we were waiting for.
Was it with like all the flies?
No, it was the part where where the birds start attacking, like they're gonna attack the school, so then all the kids have to run home. The whole movie, every time like a bird thing happened, we looked at her and she's like, "Nope, that wasn't it yet." It gets to that scene, a little girl gets tripped by a bird, falls down, her glasses break, and Mima starts laughing, and she's like, I don't know why, that's always been my favorite part. And we were all just laughing, but it's so funny. She's just like, yeah, fuck that little girl.
Yeah, fuck that little bitch. That's funny.
The Birds is pretty wild. I liked it. It was very weird, and it just kind of ends, which is pretty gnarly. Like it's just like, they just drove off, and nothing goes on anymore.
I don't know if you're ever sitting at home and you're like, don't know what to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ever are, I watched this movie years ago, and I thought it's still to this day, I think it's the weirdest movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's called A Clockwork Orange.
I've never seen that, but I want to. I need to see that.
Yeah. You should watch it, and we could talk about it on an upcoming pod.
We only have 1:40 left, but we got to talk about Saltburn.
Oh yeah, Saltburn.
So what were your thoughts on Saltburn? I finally got to see it.
Nutbag.
So last time you said it was pointless. What about it seemed pointless to you? Because to me it seemed like there was kind of a purpose.
I mean,
like he took over their spoilers. He took over their life.
Yeah. Completely. He wanted all that. Yeah. But my thing is like, was he being genuine? Was he? No, like,
I think he was just lying and being manipulative to them the entire time.
So he just acted like he wanted to fuck Jacob Elordi or whatever.
Well, I think he did want to fuck Jacob Elordi a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that shit was just him lying and like.
Yeah. My favorite was probably the dad. I liked the dad.
Oh yeah, I did like him too. I liked too at the end when he tries to like pay him off and he's like, "No, I'm not leaving." And you're like, he's like, you're seriously not gonna fucking leave? Like he's just like, God damn it.
Yeah, but then at the end, I mean, obviously, like he knew that she was gonna be at that coffee shop and all that shit. So.
Yeah.
And then, but like, I just thought the hump in the fucking grave was. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here?
I love that was improv as well. That was so.
But it was just like, what? Why? Like no one was around. Yeah,
I don't even know
for people to see that. Like I don't understand.
Wanting to fuck where someone is buried under, like that just is wild. Yeah. But it made it for an entertaining movie. I was entertained the whole movie. It was pretty fun.
And then slurping cum water in a bathtub.
Delicious. Oh fuck. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Next week, we are watching Asteroid City. It's on Prime, or you could buy it if you want to, but I just recommend going to Prime. That makes a lot more sense. All right, we'll see you guys next week, homegirls.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
We'll see, bitch.
Shut up, bitch!
I think what he did was respectable.